Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Speed here, and today what I want to talk about is Shiny Star V. I specifically want to discuss my ideas on this set when it comes to how many shiny cards are in it. Now, when I say shiny cards, I would like to specify that I mean hollows and the reverse hollows. I think there's too many of them. That's my personal take. And the purpose of this video is to talk about why I think that's the case, and then hopefully have a discussion in the comments about what you guys think. Do you think that Shiny Star V is just right? Now, let's break it down so you actually know what I'm talking about. Shiny Star V is the most current Japanese set. People love it. It's huge. It's essentially Shining Fates, right? It's what Shining Fate's going to be, except every single pack, and keep this in mind, every single pack has a V card in it, or better. Some packs can have a shiny card, an amazing rare, and a V card in it, and some packs can have like 10 shiny cards in it. So all in all, as you can see, Shiny Star V lives up to its name. This set undoubtedly lives up to his name, right? But now, why would I have an issue with that? I personally enjoy opening Shiny Star V. I hope you guys have had the pleasure or the opportunity to open it as well. It is genuinely a lot of fun. Let's see what we get. First one, a double. That is hot garbage. But let's take a look at the shiny cards of the first pack. We will be opening the entire box here, but this is your average pack of Shiny Star V. Okay, this is the average pack. As you can see here, you have two hollows. These are considered the hollows as far as I'm concerned. You can see that it is not a reverse hollow, right? It is inside the picture, inside the border. And this is the reverse hollow. I'll hold it up to the camera real quick. It's got this like weird bubbly print. It's quite bizarre, but that's how they did it, and this is considered to be the reverse hollow right now. And then you get a V card. So every single pack, and by the way, this is probably the worst pack I could have possibly gotten. This is the worst. So my only concern that I have for future sets and for Pokemon in general is there just straight up too many shiny cards? Even in Shining Fates, I'm concerned that this might be the case. Like, there's amazing rares, shinies, full art shinies, VMAXs, V cards. There's just so many like good cards, right? Now for us, like let's say you're pretty savvy, you know that most V cards aren't worth, shaboodle. They're not worth anything. I don't know what shaboodle is. I don't know what that is, but they're not worth anything. But for the average person, it's like, oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. So I guess that's a good thing, right? The average person opening up Shiny Star V is going to be ecstatic. It's like hollow, oh my god, V card, right? Even if you buy one pack, like no, even if you get quote unquote the worst pack, you're still going to enjoy it, which I guess is good for the average collector. It's probably good for Pokemon in general, right? When it comes to their sustainability. My concern is that is it going to devalue most modern cards? Like, if there's just too many good cards, is it going to devalue the cards? Like, when is the next time they're going to make another Shiny Star V? And I'm not including Shining Fates, right? Let's say, when is the next time they're going to make another Shining Fates, right? Because that card has, that set has so many shinies. How many shinies can people want? Now, that's the question. Maybe people do want all the shinies, right? And so this is fine. By the way, these packs have been hot garbage so far. I have yet to pull anything decent. By the way, I should be keeping these a lot more organized. This is some embarrassing organization here. We'll get the V cards. And yeah, you might be saying, Speed, why aren't you sleeping the V cards? They're worth like less than $1. So, it's really just not worth the time in my opinion. But all right, let's keep going. Now I want to compare it. Okay, so I want to compare the modern sets to, let's say, black and white. I'll show you my black and white booster box after this pack. But why do I want to compare it to black and white? Well, black and white came out in 2011, I think? 2011? This is black and white base set I'm referring to. And that set has like 2 hits, okay? It has 2 hits. Now, that's not necessarily a good thing, because the reality is that box costs about $1,100 right now, and if you got a PSA 10 on every single good card you pull, and you pull every good card from the set, oh, the shiny Obstagoon. I think that's Galarian. Is that Galarian Obstagoon? Very nice nonetheless. I love these cards. So this one I will sleeve up in a moment here. And, oh, no. And, oh, wow. This card is insane. This is actually my favorite one. Besides the Ditto, I know, like, I'm one of the basics. I like Ditto. Who doesn't like the Ditto? But besides the Ditto, this is one of my favorites. The pink just stands out so much. It's so beautiful, actually. Let's get that one immediately into a sleeve. Let's put the reverse holo down. Whew. All right, well, there's that. We turned it around with the God Pack. Quickly, let me get my base set black and white box. We got it right here. So this is base set black and white. Now, this set, its biggest pull is like a full art Resherham and a full art Zekrom. And in a PSA 10, they're worth about $250 to $300, right? That's a PSA 10. This card, which I just pulled, if I got a PSA 10, I genuinely believe this, when the set came out, okay, let's say when the set came out, when Shiny Star V was not at its highest, but getting up to its highest, if I got a PSA 10, like I express grade this, get a PSA 10, I could probably sell this card for like $200, maybe $300. What does that tell you? Well, it tells you that people have an interest in Modern, which is great, which is like, I think the biggest counter argument to what I'm saying, right? Modern is selling for a lot. Like, frankly, it's pretty easy to flip a lot of Modern cards. Like, buying a lot of these singles, grading them yourself, and then flipping it, there's a lot of profit to be made right now. Now, PSA is completely backed up, but even at CGC, like, whether or not people like CGC, just look at the sold comps, do all the math, take out all the fees, and there's some money to be made. And frankly, in black and white, there isn't. So part of me wants to say, okay, all these shiny cards and, these attractive cards are a good thing because it actually, provides cards that people want. Provides cards that people can grade and that can be flipped, and collectors can collect, and investors can invest in, and flippers can flip. And I think that's a healthy ecosystem. But at the same time, part of me is like, look at this. I don't value this card at all. I'm just going to try to sell it in bulk. Is that a good thing? Like, is that a good thing? Because, frankly, it's a holo, right? And part of it, in my opinion, also devalues old holos. Like, literally, I will look online, and I'll see, like, a 2003 Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, 2003 Ruby and Sapphire Blaziken. It's a card I want to buy holo. Now, personally, I love the card because I love Blaziken. That's my number one. I also got this little baby right here. Oh. But I think to most people they'd be like, it's just a holo, like it's just a holo, right? Because these modern sets, think about Champion's Path. When you get a holo, you basically want to throw it out. You know what I mean? Like I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. Ooh, the Cufant. That's a nice card. And the amazing rare Resherham. Wow. Okay, I couldn't pull any of these. Now I have two. Look at that pack. See, that's what I mean. Those are the banger packs. All right, I'll sleeve those up in a second here. Wow. Beautiful pack. And see, that's fun. It's cool. Like, I enjoyed opening that pack. That was fun. Like, now I get this Resherham. By the way, that's such a beautiful card. Just tell me what you guys think. Like, would you rather... Okay, here. I think this is a cool question. Answer this in the comment section down below. Would you rather have a black and white booster box, which costs... What's it called? Yeah, so $1,100. Right? Would you rather have a 9-year-old box, or is it 2009? I'm forgetting now. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, so it's like 2011 or 2009, but nonetheless, I think it's 2011. Pretty certain. But would you rather have that, or would you rather have 10 boxes of Shiny Star? Because, like, it's the equivalent, right? Currently, Shiny Star is selling from $100 to $140 on eBay, right? That's the current price. So, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a black and white booster box? Some semi-vintage? I guess I don't know what else to call it. It's like semi-vintage, right? Would you rather have that semi-vintage, or would you rather have a black and white booster? Or a Shiny Star V? Because it's the same. These modern sets are selling for insane amounts. Are they going to hold that? When in 5 years, there's 5 or 8 more Shiny Star V type of sets? You guys see what I'm saying? This is my problem. If there is 5 to 10 more, like, Shiny Star Vs, you see what I'm saying? Like, these type of sets. How is any collector, like, or anyone, going to be able to keep track and buy all these cards? Oh, that's a nice one. I actually don't think I pulled this. I don't even know the name of this Pokemon, to be honest. Is this new? It must be newer. I've yet to finish up Sword and Shield, which is, like, it sounds crazy because that game is pretty old. Oh, and the Ditto VMAX. Let's go. This box has been pretty fire, not going to lie. Amazing rare. Even this card, I'm pretty sure, is pretty valuable. I'll pull it out real quick. It's the Zamazenta Shield. I think the Zacian Sword is more valuable, but nonetheless, yeah, that's gonna be. Actually, we got 2 more packs. I'll open those up. But that's about all I wanted to say. So I don't have too much more to say. I just thought it was kind of an interesting talking point that I haven't heard a lot of people bring up. Maybe it's just not a concern. Like, that could be it. It could just not be a concern, which, I mean, I suppose that's reasonable. It's not necessarily a good thing to panic. Like, I mean, I'm not panicking. It's not necessarily a good thing to create panic, and that's not my goal with this video. I'm not trying to say Shiny Star V is a bad set. Personally, I'm going to be holding 2 boxes long term, just so I can hold them, you know, have them, and I love just having sealed product. It's something I enjoy. But alright guys, thanks for watching. By the way, if you haven't subbed to the channel, I post here quite often. I'm going to be posting a lot more. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. How many VMAXs was that? Was that 3? I mean, technically, no, it was 4. I mean, we got a Rillaboom. Yeah, so we got a Rillaboom, a Ditto, a Dragapult, Ditto and Dragapult, and Rillaboom, and the Crobat, and now another amazing rare. That was an incredible box. 3 shinies, 2 amazing rares, a Crobat, 3 VMAXs, obviously a ton of shiny cards, ton of reverse holos, ton of foils, and that's what you get with Shiny Star V. But thank you guys for watching. Remember, sub if you haven't already. I post here. I'm going to be trying to post every other day. I've been just caught up with this like crazy thing that I'm going through right now. It's like, I got a whole mess right now, guys. You don't even understand what's going on. It's like, woo! I can't. It's just woo. But alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And peace.